Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as Germany's Asia. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, Italy has joined up with the Austrian faction. That is A-okay. The Carlists did take back Burgos because the Spanish AI just allowed them to. Which is very dumb, but you know, what can I do about that? What do I actually need? What text do I need? Like cruiser, surface detection, better submarines. What is my navy mostly made out of? A decent amount of submarines and a decent amount of destroyers, with a handful of battleships. So we want to make our destroyers and our submarines better. We'll probably go first thing first for our submarines up here. And what I could actually be doing, which I was doing with the Union of Britain playthrough, is for one, all these guys should probably have a admiral, and you just like train, because most of our troops are not using fuel right now. So just like do some naval exercises. That should be a-okay. How much fuel do we actually have? So I can afford to fuel my entire navy for about 3 weeks, which is pretty bad. Send you guys back over here. Carlist, I really wish that you would die a little bit sooner. You still have 44%, even though you're taking back Burgos. Oh, you've actually just left Oviedo. That's very stupid of you, but okay. The Spanish should be there first. Okay, so Middle Africa has annexed all of Mozambique. That is fine. Where are they at now? I think it's just... You need to get them down to 5%. And that is kind of asking for a lot. How are you not dead yet? Are you not you are considered surrounded? You're still considered in supply. I have no idea how the hell that's possible. I'm gonna go take Bilbao. Or Bilbao. However you say it, I'm gonna go take the city. We'll start attacking everybody to make sure they cannot reinforce my plan. These two guys should be completely dead. You might as well keep trying to attack him. And it looks like... Okay, I was going to say our plan looks like it's working, but no, there are a lot of Canadians over there. It's a little bit worrying, but what can you do? Am I supposed to stand here then? You stop attacking. All of you down here stop attacking. It would be nice to take Burgos, but it's a little bit unlikely at the moment. Okay, we can see that you're gonna go get us around on this division. How long until you get there? 20 hours. There we go. So you are now surrounded. Everybody who's on this plane is actually over here, please and thank you. We'll do something like this. Get a nice surround. Actually, if I can surround the Burgos, get the nice encirclement penalty there. Or I guess bonus for me. Penalty for them. Okay, so you two are about to die. Again, I don't know how many casualties I've taken in this war. Like, I don't think there's actually a way for you to... I don't think there's a way for you to tell, is there? Oh, no, there is, right here. I've lost 35,000 men. Helping out the Spanish in their civil war. You can be leaving in 1 day. They've just decided to abandon their capital, which I think is maybe a foolish decision. But again, what the hell do I know about military tactics? At 62, 94, so you're going to be completely dead. Unfortunately, that's TNT. I don't care about them right now. 35. How much is Bilbao worth? It's worth 3. Burgos is also surprisingly only worth 3 points. How is that possible? But okay then. So Bilbao is going to be a little bit harder to deal with. Like, how many volunteers? You're getting volunteers from 5 different countries. TNT's getting volunteers from 3. We're getting volunteers from 3. Okay, so you are now dead. So you're going to attack here. We want as many points as entry as possible. What the hell are you doing? Please go here and here. Thank you very much. Still just a war propaganda, which I don't think really matters. Damage from the Cairo Pact. And now the game wants us to actually start training up new troops. Well, I will do that. What do we actually have a lot of? We have a decent amount of tanks, a lot of infantry equipment, a lot of artillery. Which makes sense. We've really just been building stuff without actually deploying any new troops. So let's go 1 of a Panzer. And immediately things are at low organization again. I'll train 1 of you. You're kind of garbage. Something like that. You know, just a handful of new troops. Can we at least maybe get a surround on Burgos as well? Or on Bilbao? Got some native garrisons, which yeah, we got some new troops. Let's make our troops a little bit better. 10% attack and defense. And we have 3 of you. What is your specialty? You're just kind of garbage. Okay. Fair, we'll send you up to China. So Yunnan clique. How do you defy me? And, you know, go against our faction's republicanism. I have no idea. I'm guessing at some point they're going to cut ties with us. I just don't know when the hell that's going to happen. And you're still our friend. The Qing do not like us. We could always improve our relations with them through the 1 focus. It's still not in 1938 yet. Let's get the computing machine. Better research speed seems good. And Burgos will soon fall for a 2nd time. Which gets the car list down to... Please let me hover over it. 20%. So apparently we still got a long way to go. What do we need? We need more steel. Okay, well, let's get more steel from our overlord. Thank you very much. This problem should fall soon. Because these guys are in a port. That's the reason why they're lasting a lot longer, even though they are technically surrounded. We can now request guns. We probably want to upgrade this stuff. No, we actually cannot do this until we're actually at war with like a major power. So we might as well request guns. The Carlists have given up. Fantastic news. So again, what I want to do is I want to push this region here. How many men have we lost? 40,000. It's a lot. There's no doubt about that. But now it's just a one-front war. 17 to 31 divisions, 22 to 38. Is there any other major wars going on in the world? The answer is absolutely. But is there any wars that I would want to actually get involved with? Like, I want Russia to win against the Soviets and against the Japanese. I just don't know how likely that is to actually work out. Well, let's get all our troops to deploy to the front lines. Gotta push straight to Barcelona. Zaragoza is worth 5. You're worth 2. Valencia is worth 15, and Barcelona is 20. So Barcelona and Valencia are the two major cities we gotta get to. Paraguay has been annexed. How is the war going down here? Oh, it's going fantastic. Argentina is doing A-okay. I'm assuming that's because Bolivia also attacked the Chileans. Probably gave them a decent bonus. I'm surprised like how many there are. No, I want... Okay. No, please. You're also assigned to this front. What I think I want to do is shrink you down like here. And I think I just want to push straight to the coast and cut them in half. Much like what we did to the Carlist. But just against TNT this time. I think integrated support usually is better. We can probably start doing the push now, honestly. Once TNT has done all their attacks against us, Belgrade Pact has begun to form. Something like this. Yeah, I think this plan is going to work out really nicely. We did get up here first. Fantastic. You're going to counter here. Militia, you're just going to keep on pushing towards the coastline. You're going to go to Zaragoza if you can. To me, that makes the most amount of sense. I mean, we're losing a lot of men. But if this can open up a nice two-front war with France, then it's all worth it. Unless they go with, like, you know, do their own path, in which case, probably it's not going to work out fantastically. Okay, so you're going to be in multiple combat. Seems good for now. Portugal joined the Entente. Bulgaria's clearly won the Ottoman Empire. I mean, it's ballsy. I gotta give on that, especially since the Belgrade Pact has literally just formed. They got Moxie. I guess that's one way you can put it. We took in Zaragoza. Our strategy is working absolutely perfectly. But please stop attacking me so I can continue to do the plan perfectly. Come on, you're at 74%. Just stop with the attack. Okay, actually, the Spanish were able to march their way through, which is nice. But again, the goal is to get to the coastline. The coast is the goal. You reinforce in Zaragoza. Do something like this. That should work, and we should get the cut in half. Like, they'll still have Valencia, of course, like, which is still a port province for them, so they should still have supplies. Or just make them hard to organize everything, which is kind of what I'm looking for. You come up like this. Shrink the line down. That seems good to me so far. I mean, what actually, I think I want to push to this province right here. It's got 3 divisions, but they're all pretty weak. And it gets us very close to Valencia. When do you leave? In 1 day, 1 hour. So as soon as that guy leaves the province, we're going to immediately attack in. And hopefully it shouldn't take too long. I mean, by the time we're cutting them in half, they did already lose a lot of territory, but still. The French Republic is now sending troops over here. They know which side to back. Send our forces up and through. See, the Spanish are sending some volunteers over. I mean, actually, the Spanish, they're not sending volunteers. They're sending reinforcements over. We're the volunteers. Is there anything else we want to do down here? The answer is no, because all these guys cost 150. We do want these guys, so we probably should actually start stockpiling up our points. So you're coming in from Valencia to reinforce this province. Disappointing, but, you know, not unexpected. We're actually going to push away to the mountains. Pushing away to this mountain actually will get something done. Cutting these guys off from supplies? Because there's no port over there. They'll just get completely destroyed. Let's build some factories up in northern Vietnam. The Bulgaria is actually doing a very good job against the Ottomans. Will you actually, Was the Bulgaria actually win against the Ottomans before they actually attacked the Serbians? That could actually give them a pretty big power boost. Okay, we're at 61 here. If I attack you, that should give you a negative 50% attack. Fantastic. It allows us to continue our push up towards the French border. So what do we need? We mostly just need rifles. Even then, we don't need that many rifles. We just need a decent amount of rifles. And once we get up to this fortification, what's this fort even protecting? I have no idea, because this is a mountain and you cannot pass that. But all these guys inside this little pocket should now be taking massive amounts of attrition. Yeah, unfortunately, our plan didn't work as well. We got pretty close to the sea. But of course, not as close as I would have wanted. But you guys inside the circle. Already taking a negative 33, 33. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So they should get cleaned up handedly from now on. We breach the language barrier, giving us even more manpower. 100% bonus to land doctrine. We will get, I believe, probably like 3 more divisions. We can request guns from Berlin. Actually, gives us a bonus to researching infantry equipment, so I do want that. And this will actually get that. Yeah, there we go. Another cut in half. So I believe the border over here near Barcelona is almost essentially empty. And I'm hoping that's the case. These guys inside this pocket are going to be having like no organization, so. If you're on this border, I think you can actually switch down to here. We'll speed up pushing a little bit, of course. I think we might even be able to walk to Barcelona, to be completely honest with you. Again, I don't think they have that many troops here. I don't believe that's going to be enough to end the war. We're going to get a bonus to this. We do not want to research anything from this tree quite yet. Actually, that's not true. I want to research this first. We can use our 100% bonus for the next level of rifle. Yeah, there we go. You are completely defeated. You have one guy in Barcelona, but that's fine. It's not going to be a big deal. And this is also killing a lot of French, Italian, and British troops that we will not have to fight in the Second Weltkrieg, because they're just going to die here, which is lovely. Barcelona is now getting surrounded. You can do something like this. Valencia and Barcelona are the only actual major cities they have. And if we get this around, it'll be pretty good. You go here and attack. Once you go there, you're of course going to push your way into Barcelona. And after that, Valencia is really the only other major city you need to take. The rest of the territory is it's nice to have, but I don't think it's really that important. There we go. So Barcelona's fallen. And that means we can probably put most of our divisions like right in front of Barcelona. Just hold the city. Like, attacking here actually doesn't accomplish anything at all, because there's no victory points over there. Organization going up would be nice. Where's my list, like, flat attack? 5% attack for infantry divisions and more recruited population, which is pretty good. Or I think, you know, just get the 10% attack. But that should essentially be the end of the conflict here. I'm assuming they probably still have a decent amount of percentage just because they still own Valencia, but our troops will arrive there soon. And look how much experience these guys have gotten from the war. Just the experience alone probably makes the casualties worth it. And when are you going to attack Bulgaria? I think right now most of Bulgaria's army. How long is this focus, by the way? It's 28 days. Most of Bulgaria's army is probably on the Ottoman border. So Bulgaria should die pretty quickly. Oh, Valencia is just completely surrounded now. So that's basically it. You are very much deceased. These three divisions, you know, they're fine. 172,000 manpower. The Nanjing crisis. We don't have enough civilian factories. I can't decrease the amount of factories it has, right? Like, it automatically takes the most. So I essentially have to cancel production, right? Like, I can't stop. Technically, I have no free civilian factories. But you guys will return home very soon. Again, you guys should have joined the Z Elite Clique. Who's in charge of the Z Elite Clique? The Qing are. Okay. That means I probably want to resume cooperation with the Qing. If we can get their support against the Japanese at some point. Support warlord allies. Okay. There we go. The war has ended. The Kingdom of Spain survives. And they can join the Reichspakt. It's entirely possible. But we got request arms. We get a bonus for artillery. Another bonus infantry equipment as well. I'm going to try to resume cooperation with the Qing, because they're apparently now influencing our Chinese allies. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Instagram. If you enjoyed, put a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click a thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.